Mr.
Wyatt Robbins.
Wyatt Robbins. And Mr. Robbins, let me make a little bit of space. Can you move that one, Christian? Just be careful. Careful. To that side, my love. Mr. Robbins, what honors this presence? Why are we here?
I'm supposed to present this.
Okay, we're going to present. And who, Miss Mary, can we focus? Who are we presenting?
George Washington.
And why did we present, or why are we going to present about George Washington? Who is he?
He was the first president of the United States.
Ooh, he set the mark. That's history right away. He set the standard, President George Washington. And what else can you tell us about him?
I have a part there.
Okay, take it out, my love. If you're like me, that we need to read some of the information, just real quick.
Okay.
And you are in 5th grade, Wyatt?
Second.
Oh, 2nd grade, I'm sorry. And you are with Ms. Robles and Ms. Lozano?
Yes.
Awesome, okay. Can you tell us a little bit about George Washington?
George Washington was born on February 22, 1732 in Westmore Country, Virginia.
Virginia, that's one of the 13 colonies, right? If I'm not mistaken. Okay, what else?
Some of George Washington's favorite foods were cream of peanut soup, mashed sweet potatoes with coconut, and string beans with mushrooms.
Ooh, I think we have something in common with George Washington. I like those foods as well. Go ahead.
George Washington was
It's okay.
Franklin D. Roosevelt has served more than 2 terms.
Okay.
And George Washington served only 2 terms.
Okay, so, and as rules, we can only serve 2 terms, right?
Yes.
Any president that we elect, especially right now that we're talking about electing a president, any president that gets elected, boys and girls, can only serve 2 terms. That's just the law. That's just the
2
rule.
terms is 8 years. Each term is 4 years.
Ooh, thank you for explaining that, Wyatt. Each term is 4 years. And if you add 4 plus 4, that will give me?
8.
That's a long time, right, to be the president of the United States?
Yes.
Go ahead. Continue.
George Washington married Martha Danish Washington. He didn't have no children. He had 2 stepchildren.
Okay.
His nickname was the father of his country.
Okay. And who helped you with this project, Wyatt?
My mom.
Your mom. And who typed all those, all that information, all those facts?
We printed them out.
Yes, you printed them out. Was this a house project or a classroom project?
A house project.
Okay.
We did this.
And whose idea was to write about this very important figure? You?
Yes.
You? Did you get a list of all the important people of the United States or of the country?
No, we just searched up George Washington.
You searched. And you were interested in his life? Is that why?
Yes.
Okay. Continue. You have one more item to talk about? Okay.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Oh, wait. Okay. George Washington served as president to 1789 to 1797.
Okay. That was the 2 terms, right?
I got another part.
Okay. Let's go ahead and share the next
John
part.
Adams was his vice president. George Washington started school when he was 6 years old. He left school at 15 to become a savior because his mother couldn't afford to send him to college.
Oh, man. Okay. And nowadays, there's no excuse because there's a lot of ways that we can go to school. We can get loans, ask for money from the government, borrow money from your parents. So there's no excuse, boys and girls. College is the answer. One more item?
Yes.
Go ahead. The last item about George Washington.
How did he die? Just a few years after leaving the office of president, President Washington caught a bad throat infection and died on December 14, 1799.
Oh, man. So that's why we need to take care of ourselves, boys and girls, because it was just a throat infection, and that cost him his life. Well, thank you, Mr. Robbins. A round of applause to Robbins. Wyatt, woo! Thank you for sharing interesting facts about George Washington. He was the first president of the United States, so he did set the standard, right? Is it an easy job to be? What do presidents do anyway?
They They set laws.
Okay?
They take care of the city,
The city,
the country, the state.
the whole country. Remember, it's a country. And that's very relevant because we're having our city elections when? Friday, right? For our
Friday.
city council. We're having our city elections, right, Troy? This Friday. And when you are elected, just like President George Washington, you are going to run either a city or a country. And in this case, our mayor that we're going to be electing in the different offices will be assisting us in running the Republic of Midkiff. And that's the very same concept that a president does. But of course, a president is a whole, what, boys and girls? The whole, they're responsible for the whole country, right? The whole country, the whole country.
Oh.
All the states. Well, thank you, boys and girls. Thank you, Wyatt, for sharing. This concludes our morning announcements. Everybody have a wonderful instructional day.